Are you someone who is being laid off, or your team has been changed? Now, you are in a different geography, you are working, in a different team, your responsibilities have changed. And if yes, then this video you cannot afford to miss. I'm going to share with you that how I have been able to manage myself when I have gone through similar kind of situation. So in my organization, I was doing good, my performance was good, and I was thinking that the place where I am, I will remain there, and I will enjoy my work, and I'll you know keep going in that. But suddenly, I realized that my team has been changed, my geography has been changed, my responsibilities, all everything had been changed. Now in this particular situation, what basically happens, we first start feeling that why me, why this has happened to me, why they have asked me to leave the company when I was doing very good. You may be having a question that am I uh, you know capable enough, am I having the potential. You will start doubting on yourself. And the third thing which may happen with you is that you will live your life with a lot of anxiety, thinking that now what will happen, now where I will go, now how I will manage. These things, what will do, will reduce, will pull your energies down, and this will make you feel miserable. So my dear friends, if you are in this particular situation, then next 5 to 10 minutes be with me and understand how you can deal with this particular situation. So in this particular situation, there were three realizations I had. Number one realization, and it is a very hard truth which I'm going to share with all of you. So the truth was that, and the realization was that, one, I am not the owner of the company, right? So decisions I cannot take. I have to always go as per the organization's dictum, or organization's decisions. I have to go with them. That is the only option I have. If I am uncomfortable, and if I don't want someone should pose certain rules or decisions on me, then I have to become a boss. Then I need to own a company. Then I need to be the super boss. So if you are working in an organization, then you have to keep in mind and keep yourself prepared that anytime you may be asked to leave the company, or anytime you may be transferred to a different location. So you have to keep that in mind. And for that, how you're going to keep yourself secured, that is the question which you need to ask. The second realization I had is that change is constant, my dear friends. Sometimes we forget this particular aspect, but this is the hard truth of life, that change is constant. Nothing is remain going to remain same throughout your life. And if it is same, you will also not enjoy living, right? You will also go into the trap of mundane working. So I have realized very quickly that change is the one thing which is constant, and you have to be ready for a newer challenges, for uncertainties, because that will actually help you to become a better person. That will actually make you realize that you have certain potential which is hidden in you. And this is what I wanted to share with all of you, that this was the second realization I had. And if you are still there with me, then I would urge you to please be here for the next 2 to 3 minutes, where I will share with you that what you should do in particular situation. Now, the third thing which realization I had is that always focus on controllables. What are the things which is in your control, what are the things which is in your area of control. So the realization which I had was, the third realization which I had was that uh, you have to focus on controllables. You cannot focus on certain things which is not in your control, because if you focus on uncontrollables, your frustration will increase. So always see, jot out that, okay, now, it is my, so, like, say for an example, I'll give you one story. Say you and five of your friends is sailing in a boat. Okay. Now what happened, there is a hole you found which is there in that boat, and the water was gushing inside. And now what you have started doing, you have started blaming each other, that why this happened, why this, who has done this, why you have not seen. Now these are the things is not in the control. So talking about those things is not going to help you anyway. Rather than that, if you start focusing on that hole and try to block it, try to close it, that will actually save everyone's life. So rather than focusing on uncontrollables, we have to focus on controllables, and these are the realizations, three realizations which I had. Now the learnings and the actions which I need to take to deal with this kind of situations is: number one, my dear friends, protect your energy. So see, for doing anything, from waking up in the morning till night sleep, whatever you do, it requires energy, right? To do that, you need energy, and that energy is very limited. Now, what is happening? Uh, you will find a lot of energy drainers in your environment. They'll come and implant the doubt in your mind. They'll say that "Arey, this has happened. Why it has happened?" Because they enjoy doing gossiping. Now, what happens is, if you start giving focus there, your energy will start flowing there. And if your energy will start flowing there, you will not be having enough energy to deal with your own problems, deal with your own situations. So always be very wise when you are giving, choosing that where you should focus on your energy, where you should, give your energy. So this is one thing. Second, the actions which we can take is that watch your communication. It is not about the communication which you are doing with others. It is the communication which you do with yourself, the internal communication. What will happen if I don't get a job? Will I get the same job with the same salary? How I will be able to fulfill the needs of my family, and my parents and my child and then my spouse. What I'll do? These are the communications. What will happen? It will take you more down, it will make you feel miserable, and then you will not be able to take action. See, let me ask you this question: how, when you are very motivated, when you are very confident, that is the time when you take good actions? Or when you are very demotivated, when you are feeling very low in energy, that is the time when when you are able to give more action, you are able to take more actions? I'm sure that the answer is that when you are very active and you are confident. So you have to ensure that you are going to watch your communication. And the third and last piece is your state. Don't sit at home, looking down, keeping hand on your head, or like thinking कि अब क्या होगा, मेरा जीवन तो कटी पतंग की तरह है. If you do that, what will happen? The message will go to your mind, and your mind will start reacting in that way. You will start feeling more, depressed. So hope you have liked this particular video where I have discussed about the three realizations I had and the three actions which you need to take. See, you getting laid off, you getting transferred to another team, this is not in our control. Let's focus on our controllable areas and see what best we can find out. And I'm sure you will realize that there were certain abilities which was there within you which you were not aware. And this particular situation has actually helped you to identify and discover that. If you have not subscribed to my channel till now, I would urge you to please subscribe to my channel, like, share with your friends, comment if it resonates with you. Thank you so much.